Have you ever wondered what it would be like if your favorite video game came to life? Imagine waking up one day to find that the world around you is transformed into a colorful, exciting game universe. Let's explore this wild idea and see how life might change. If we suddenly found ourselves living inside a video game, in a game world, the rules of everyday life would be totally different. Instead of going to school or doing chores, you might have quests to complete or levels to beat. Your neighborhood could become a vast open world to explore, filled with hidden treasures and secret areas. Maybe you'd have a health bar floating above your head, or an inventory full of useful items to help you on your adventures. The way we interact with others might change too. Instead of just talking, you could team up with friends to tackle challenges together, or compete against rivals in epic battles. Every conversation could be a chance to gain experience points or unlock new dialogue options. And instead of money, you might collect coins or gems to buy cool upgrades and equipment. But the most exciting part of living in a game world would be the amazing powers and abilities you could have. Imagine being able to double jump, wall run, or even fly through the air. You might have super strength to lift heavy objects, or lightning-fast reflexes to dodge incoming attacks. Special moves and combo attacks could replace boring everyday actions. Power-ups could give you temporary boosts, like invincibility or super speed. And the best part, if you make a mistake, you might have extra lives or checkpoints to try again. No more worrying about permanent consequences. Just respawn and keep going on your adventure. Your trusty inventory would be filled with all sorts of useful tools and gadgets. Need to get somewhere fast? Pull out your teleporter or summon a mount. Hungry? Just open your inventory and grab a health potion or some game food to instantly feel better. You could carry an entire arsenal of weapons and gear without breaking a sweat. While living in a video game sounds like non-stop fun, it could actually teach us some interesting things about the real world too. Game designers often use real scientific principles when creating their virtual worlds. The physics of how objects move and interact, the ecosystems of plants and animals, even the way societies and economies work, all of these can be based on actual science. By exploring and experimenting in a game world, we might discover new ways of looking at real-world problems. The problem-solving skills we use to beat tough levels could help us tackle challenges in our everyday lives. The teamwork we learn from multiplayer games could make us better at working together in reality. Some games even simulate real historical events or future scenarios, letting us experience different time periods or imagine how our choices might affect the world. It's like having a giant interactive science experiment that we can play in. Of course, living in a video game wouldn't be all fun and games. There could be some serious dangers and problems to watch out for. For one thing, game worlds are often full of monsters, traps, and other hazards that could hurt you if you're not careful. You'd need to stay alert and use your skills to survive. There's also the risk of getting too caught up in the game and forgetting about important things in the real world. It might be tempting to spend all your time leveling up or collecting rare items instead of taking care of yourself or spending time with loved ones. Finding a balance would be crucial. And what about the people who control the game? The real world, we have laws and rights to protect us. But in a game world, the developers or admins might have ultimate power. They could change the rules at any time, or even delete your character if they wanted to. It's a bit scary to think about. Technical glitches could cause big problems too. Imagine if the game world suddenly froze or crashed. What would happen to everyone living inside it? You might get stuck in weird places or lose important progress if things went wrong. There's also the question of what happens when the game ends. In real life, our experiences and memories stay with us. But in a game, once it's over, everything usually resets. It might be sad to think that all your adventures and accomplishments could disappear when the game is turned off. As fun as it is to imagine living in a video game, it's important to remember that real life has its own kind of magic. The connections we make with real people, the beauty of nature, and the satisfaction of genuine accomplishments, these are things that even the most amazing game can't fully replicate. Video games let us experience incredible adventures and impossible feats, but they're inspired by the wonder of the real world. The creativity, imagination, and hard work that goes into making games comes from real people, just like you and me. So while it's fun to daydream about living in our favorite games, we can also appreciate the unique joys of reality. Maybe the real challenge is to bring some of that game-like excitement and curiosity into our everyday lives. After all, the world around us is full of mysteries to uncover, skills to master, and quests of our own to complete. Next time you play your favorite game, think about how its lessons might apply to real life. And remember, you're the hero of your own story, both in games and in reality. So go out there and make it a great adventure.